All right, we're gonna do the pre-show here. We're gonna do the pre-show. We're going live today. Yeah. All right, oh, there are filters I could use. I also could turn that off. On, on, off, 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 on, off, on, off. Okay, it's gonna be a great show. Let's share to my friends. My friend. Let's share to my friend. All right, please don't make that face ever again. Okay, I'm gonna copy the link. I might leave and come back. I might ruin my live stream and come back. Hold up. Good morning. My name's Sandy Maureen Charcow. I'm Herb Oracle. There we go. Did my face freeze when I did that? Did my face freeze when I did that? Okay, I'm gonna try to leave and come back. We'll see how that. Are you still here? Did you stay? Did my face stay? Was it like, or did you hear me? I don't know. All right, I usually don't go live until I'm already working on my podcast here on my iPad. But today I thought, you know what? Let's be asked backwards. What an interesting thing to say. Oh, I should have posted on my Instagram. Dang it. There's just so much to do. So I usually go live on Instagram, but the last time I went live on Instagram, I was like, you know what? Like, it doesn't really make sense to do that because then I just come over here and, you know, I have to upload it. So it's like, well, let me see. Was that too early to send to Osael the Oracle? It's 10, 9, 8, 7. It's only 7 where he's at. Time to get up. So anyways, instead of me like screen recording and trying to upload here, it just sort of makes sense a little bit to just go live here and then it goes upload. And if nobody watches, who cares? I'm still gonna pull a message for us that you can watch later. There we go. I'm turning it way down, you guys. Like, I know like that makes me look like I have, you know, skin tone and pores, but you know what? Like, I just get so bleached out so fast here. I'm gonna actually close the curtain because the sunlight is banging off the white church, and I love it, and it's good. So is coffee and herb because that's what I have in my mug today. All right, so we're gonna do a podcast and a live stream at the same time. We're gonna talk about the herb of the week. And then I got a deck here. I love this face today. This is my new face. Would you still be my friend if this was my face? I got a new deck here, the Plant Spirit Oracle by Dana Driscoll. This is what we'll get our messages from. Little warm it up, put our love on it. There's a really beautiful moth on the back. Hey, did I wake you up? All right, I was like, is it too early? Maybe so. So I'm gonna be recording my podcast here, but this is the pre-show for the Herb Oracle messages. We're gonna get a message from the Plant Spirit Oracle. TGIF, we freaking made it to Friday. So good job, everybody. Good job if you're still alive. Good job. All right, so anyways, no, I get up early with the baby now. Oh, yes. Oh, you know, you actually really are so lucky because I could really use some baby energy in my life. Like, I would love to have baby on me. You know what I mean? Like, just holding the baby, having their spit hands, like, on your face. Like, I know that you're a little older baby now, but still, there's that beautiful, pure baby energy that just feels so good. Feels so good. So I woke up this morning with man face. Yeah, I did. Yeah, every once in a while, like I'll wake up and I'll take a picture of myself to send to my love. He still spits on me. Yay! And this morning, my selfie, I literally looked like a man. I should have still taken it and sent it to you. Like, I drank some valerian tea last night. Let me get rolling here over on my podcast, since I need to record it and get done with it and get on with the day. So I'm gonna be over here too. I'm just gonna get into character. Hold on a second. I'll still tell you about my face and what I've been putting on my face. Good morning and welcome TGIF, yeah, y'all. Our Friday podcast where we do a live stream. Now we're doing it over at YouTube. I just keep flip-flopping social media places, but I think YouTube is where I'm gonna do it because I end up uploading it to YouTube anyways, and hey, makes my life easier. So if you'd like to join me on Fridays for a live stream, check me out on YouTube, Sadie Marie Cherico. All right, so good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me. We're just getting started doing a little intro, talking about my face. So yeah, I woke up looking like a man. I had man face, nose, over here, total masculine features. And I was like, wow, I'm attracted to you. But anyways, what I want to tell my bestie, Osceola the Oracle, who's joining me in the chat today, is I've been putting on hemp salve, like CBD salve. So somebody gave my mom some CBD salve, and she thought it smelled too pot. Okay, the salve smelled way too pot. So I'm like, well, I'll take it. And I've been using it as lip balm. All right. But last night I was like, if it's good on my lips, it's probably good right here. It's probably good right there and here. And right. So I potted my face pretty much. How about I slept really, really good in combination with that sleep tea from Walmart that has the valerian root. I literally slept like, dang. And I had all these weird dreams, like that I was shopping with like a boggle of girls. Like, I don't know if they were my friends or not. They didn't really feel like my friends. Like, I sort of had to watch out for them, but we were still shopping. I had all these bags, and I was in a vehicle that was somebody else's dad's, but like I somehow had the key and I was allowed to drive it. So I was definitely younger in the dream. Because like there was like not a touch of like enlightenment or wisdom or presence. I really was just like girl in the dream. But the thing that was cool for me was that it was really vivid, and I was in the dream really deep, and I could see like things like the gravel, like in the landscaping. Like I could really see a lot of details and pick up on some things. So I love when my dreams do that. Yeah, I was like definitely a girl. We were shopping for some clothes, which I can see like why I would have thought about that, because last night my last conversation was with my lover, and he had been shopping for clothes for him and his son. So anyways, like I see where that got infused into my dreamscape, but like, did I have to be so girl? So anyways, hemp everywhere. I should put it on my hands. I should put it everywhere and just smell, like my mom says, so pot. All right, so anyways, welcome. Hey, sweet tooth pigeon. Yes, we're gonna do an oracle reading actually. Thank you for joining me. This is Herb Oracle's Friday live stream. All week long, we have a theme going on. We have an herb of the week. We do a tarot reading on Tuesday in the podcast, Herb Oracle. Wednesday, we manifest more good stuff. Thursday, we hang out with the trees. And then TGIF, yeah, we made it to Friday somehow. This was like the longest, fastest week, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like Monday seems like 3 years ago, but it went by like that. It's just like the most TGIF this week was crazy. So today we're gonna recap on the herb of the week a little bit. We're gonna drink my herb tea, which is just coffee. It was coffee because I woke up at 6 and I fell back asleep for 3 more hours, woke up with man face, and then I was like, you kind of earned a little caffeine. So anyways, we'll live stream until I have to poop. Cheers, everybody get a drink. All right, so anyways, enough of that. Burdock root was our herb of the week. So we had some amazing cards. We did have a tarot card with Burdock. It was the 4 of Cups. You know, she just sat by that stream of water, not even acknowledging the cups, not even acknowledging the blessings, because she was in her emotional space. And I really related to this card maybe most of all. Of all the Burdock cards this week, maybe this one I did relate so much, because I have been diving into that watery stream and taking care of my emotional business. That's like really the only way like I can even describe it, like taking care of my emotional business. One thing that has helped me incredibly this week is reading a book by Eckhart Tolle. The only one I could find at my local library was The New Earth, and it has helped me. It has helped me get my ego in check. Okay, so good morning, y'all. It has helped me get my ego in check and detach from situations, understand when I am reacting from an egoic place, and then helping me cultivate more presence in my life. So anyways, I saw the question come up, how is it gonna go in my casting career, acting career? That's a good question. We'll see. If you hang out for the live stream today, I will pull everyone a card or two from the Plant Spirit Oracle. All we can do is ask. All we can do is be open. All we can really do is make sure that we are going at anything, whether that be a conversation, a relationship, an interview, a new job. We go at it without ego. All right, so if you can get into that space within your body that is just your beingness, that is just your presence, and start to put more of that energy in all that you do, you will have more flow in your life, and then everything's going to go more smoothly and more in attunement with what you want in your life. So we all have our aspirations, we all have our intentions, our wishes, our desires, our dreams, okay? That they're all there. And sometimes it's like, are we ever going to get them? And it's like, yes, bitch, you could have them right now if you would get out of your own way. Get your ego out of your own way. So anyways, there we have it. There's our intro. Another message from Burdock root this week was to detox. So yeah, this one was all about detox. This really cool plant spirit. This one was about purification. We had lots of Burdock root cards. And yeah, that's what Burdock does in your body. It helps clean your kidneys. It helps clean your liver. It helps clean your skin. It helps clean your blood. Okay, so over here, like it's probably hard to see, but I'm going to show you anyways. I have this whole stack of books beside me. This is my Friday night, y'all. Okay, this stack of books is my Friday night. No hot date for me. I'll be getting I'll be getting nerdy with it. Researching Burdock to do a nerdy podcast for the podcast Herbal Marie. All right, that's my first podcast. Herb Oracle is the podcast I like better. Because Herbal Marie, I actually have to do my research and be smart. Yeah, multitasking, but still listening. Hey, me too. So anyways, as I was researching Burdock a little bit last night, it seems to be good for HIV. So talk about purifying the blood. Talk about cleaning the body out. This plant is amazing. This plant, if you meet it in the wild, you'll know that it is tenacious, right? So burdock, this is the plant that puts those burrs in your fur. That's so funny. In your fabric, in your dog's fur, right? It's the original inspiration for Velcro. It really holds on. So in the body too, it does not give up. It really gets in there and does its work and cleans you out. Whew, and I love it. And on top of all that, it tastes good. See, like sometimes like you hear that impressive herbal resume for an herb and you're like, oh my God, what does that taste like? It sounds amazing, but it probably tastes like the bottom of a shoe, right? No, it's good. It's a delicious bitter. It is kind of sweet. So if you can get yourself some burdock root, put like a couple tablespoons in a little pot with, you know, a mason jar full of water, depending on what you want, and simmer it for like 20 minutes, and it's a great decoction. All right, so anyways, here's another card from Burdock this week, tapping our resources. This card talked all about us finding our inner power, our inner warmth as we breathe in. We did this exercise on Monday, the Monday podcast, where we had this inner flame kind of grow with each inhalation. And then as we exhaled, the flame went down to just, you know, a bleep of a lighted bit, right? But then as we inhaled again, the flame grew again. And then we released it all. We literally released it all till it was just about out. And then we inhaled again. Hey, Marwa, good morning. I hope that we can help you just by hanging out. We're talking about burdock root. She says, I had a relationship for 3 years and he left you and you feel like you're dying. Oh, you're not, but you are, and it's a good thing. Like sometimes, and this is really what burdock root too wanted to talk about, like letting go of old cycles, letting go, like think about the breath I was just talking about. We inhale, we're in love, we have energy, our flame is bright. Well, we cannot hold our breath forever, so we have to let go. We exhale to the point where we think that we have nothing left inside of us. That's when your faith has to kick in. That's when your faith has to kick in that like, I'm gonna breathe again, bitch. Hi, Kathy! And you're gonna bring that life back into you. So hang out, Marwa. You will feel better by the end of this broadcast, just hanging out with us. And yeah, we'll figure it out for you. Okay, 2 more cards was with Burdock this week. The Hanged Man, which might be how you're feeling now in your life, right? Especially if you're in transition, especially if you're ending relationships. You need to tap into Eckhart Tolle, man, with that broken heart. Yes, he's gonna help you with that. I also, interestingly enough, stumbled upon a video that I'd never even seen this guy before. He was like this handsome Indian man. I have no idea what country he was from, but he was good looking. But he was real laid back and real chill. Pachamama. And his name was like Pachamama or something. So I was like, well, I'll check it out. And he talked really slow. But yes, okay, listen. Everybody with exes that are hooked on the exes, this is what this guy was talking about. And here's the thing. Do you want to be enlightened in your own life? Do you want to be enlightened? Because he was saying that like if you are in that state of having a broken heart, of having an overly attachment to another human being, you're not going to be able to become enlightened in that state. Why? You're in your ego. So there are lots of herbs to help with a broken heart. Rose, right off the top of the bat, comes in to says like, you know, hey, there's a lot of energetic support when you feel like you can't breathe, when you feel like you're dying, when you feel like so empty. You have to really be held by a presence bigger than your lover. Okay? You need to be held by an energy stronger, more reliable than your lover. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You cannot put your emotional stability in another person. They will let you down every single fucking time. And that's even with the best of the best, even the best of the best. Even if I was your lover and I am the best, I would still let you down eventually. All right, so yes, everyone's gonna get a card today from this new deck that I just got. It's the Plant Spirit Oracle. Yeah, more self-love, more spiritual connection with the divine. And I know that's hard to think about when you're in the middle of a broken heart, but that is what we need. Okay, one more card, and it's from this deck, and I took it out already, but it's a Burdock. It's a new baby Burdock. And this is where a lot of people are right now. They are in a time of rest. They are in a time of recovery. They are in a time of fallow. So what that means is things might not be moving for you right now. You know, things might not be moving for you right now. Does he love me or did he use me? Oh. Do we love ourselves or do we use ourselves? I mean, anytime I feel like I'm being used by somebody, I have to really acknowledge, like, well, where am I at with myself right now? You know, like, am I respecting myself? Do I care about myself? I feel like, yeah, hold on, you guys. I feel like there's a spot, and there is, and it's just gonna be there. Okay, so anyways, it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, if you do feel used, I would say that your self-worth definitely needs nurturing. So anyways, just thank you, Burdock, for being such an amazing herb of the week. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. And I'm going to do that nerdy podcast for Herbal Marie. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right, so yeah, let's talk about self-love. Let's talk about self-respect. Let's talk about getting out of our ego. Of course, I don't really need to talk about that. I just want to send everyone over to Eckhart Tolle. It's time. It is time. All right, I'm gonna cut that segment on the podcast. So anyways, if you're just joining me, I just want to show you what I'm doing here. I am recording a podcast as I do this live stream. So if it feels like I'm going in and out of multiple personalities, I am. So I just want to upload that intro with the burdock root and take a breath. My God, you guys. All right, listen. Do you think he used you? He may have. You have your own intuition. Everybody has their own insight. If you feel like you have been used as a doormat, you probably were. Ugh, I have so much experience being a doormat. I'm a really good one. I'm a really good one. All right, so who's gonna commit to staying? It says if you want a card, you need to stay at least for your card to get your message. Who needs to leave first? I'll pull you first. So me, Kathy is committed. How you doing, girl? Whew, how are you doing? All right, we ready? Who else wants a card as I release flatulence? There, I got rid of like the blue thing, but now I'm like this. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, the baby will be up soon. Well, I'll just like pull you a message whether you respond or not. I'm happy today. Wasn't I? Wow, who the hell showed up and recorded my podcast yesterday? I was a bitch. Show is. Hey, I never know who I'm going to get. I really don't. Pray for everyone in my life right now because they don't know that I'm like this. Okay. My hair looks scraggly with the light behind it. You know what, Kathy? I wish we had like an on-staff astrological lady or ladies man to tell us where everything was. Asiel, Where was the stars yesterday? Because we were all grumpy. We were all grumpy. But you know what? By the end of the day, I got myself out of it. How were you last night going to bed? Were you done with it? Because I got myself out of it, and I really do thank Eckhart Tolle. Shout out to my boy. I did get out of it. All right, was there anyone else like Marwa, like these people that popped in for just a second? Does anybody else want a card? Because I'm gonna just do it today. Kathy and Osiel. Anyone else hanging out for a card? Say now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, by the end of the day, Marwa. Okay, we're gonna do you first because I never pulled for you yet. Marwa. Message for Marwa, message for Kathy, message. Yes, I'm gonna pull you a message. Yeah. Did anyone else stay? Probably not. Probably not. Why? Why you not stay? Yeah, I did get myself out of my bad mood by the time I went to bed last night. And what's really, really interesting is like my whole perspective changed from the one I had in the morning. And I can really tell that like I was in my ego. I was in my ego all morning. The good question, Mara, before we even pull your card, just me is like me to you. Why do you want him to love you? And I'm asking you this because it trips me up all the time. Like I really want my lover to want me, okay? And it's like, well, why? Why is that so important to you? And that is ego. Osiel the Oracle says, we are in Mercury retrograde for a while, so communication is off. Our darkness is rising to the surface. Get into it. How do you... These comments do not stay long enough. Hold on. Live chat, all messages are visible. Oh, there we go. I can have the comments on my face. That works for me. All right. Get into it. Go into it. That's how you get through it. Because I really love him and he is my soulmate. 3 years and he left you? Is that where you're at? He left? Because 3 years is a long time. Well, I'm just ending my 13-year-long marriage. So, I mean, I feel you, girl. I feel you. Yes. Well, yeah, what's the problem then? Like, is he needing, maybe he... Hold on, I'm not supposed to be talking about this. Maybe it's time for his spiritual dark night of the soul. Maybe he needs to go and be, if he was your soulmate, he wouldn't have left. Move on, sis. Let it go. That was Osiel the Oracle. Yeah, here's the thing. I'll just tell you from my own personal experience. You know, when you see a relationship crash, hold on, I'm going to start recording again. All right, let's get on to these personal readings. First one is for Marwa, who just, her 3-year relationship with whom she considered her soulmate has ended for reasons. If you want to share them in the chat, go for it. But I'm just telling you from my own personal experience, first I'll talk about myself. Ending a 13-year relationship. Not that I had to end it. It ended itself, okay? It was very disheartening to think that something did not have enough structure and foundation and stability to just basically be that tower in the tarot that comes crashing down, right? Like, wow, that's all it took to push over that building. Amazing. So, I mean, on one level, you have to be so raw and honest with yourself. If you were with someone for 3 years, hey, sweet tooth pigeon, casting, directing career, you'll go next with the readings, okay? If something was not structurally sound enough to just keep on, it's like you have to be so brutally honest with yourself and say, wow, that was really lame. That was so lame. Hey, how are you? Will your ex reconnect with you? I hope not. We're tapping it. We all actually have the same question right now. right? Everyone is asking questions about the unknown. And I think like there is so much power in surrendering to the fact that you don't know, that you don't know how it's going to go, that you don't know why it happened like that, and be okay with where you're at. So that's Eckhart Tolle. And you guys, if you have some time today, go to his YouTube channel, watch some videos, go to the library, run a book. He's saving my ass this week. Literally. He's helping me let go of lots and lots of things. So anyways, we're going to get into our personal card readings right now. Eckhart Tolle, I love him. I'm going to put my coffee over here on the windowsill. That's probably a bad idea. But hey, who doesn't every once in a while follow some bad ideas? All right, Marwa, let me pull. X is an X for a reason. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for hanging out, okay? I'm glad you guys are here. This deck is beautiful. I love you guys so much. And I really do. I really do, because selfishly, with the podcast Herb Oracle and with this YouTube channel and wherever else I show up, you offer me a space simultaneously as I'm offering you the same space, but you're offering me a space to get messages. He said he want to marry me. Ooh, there's this song that I've been listening to. And it's like, some of the lyrics are like, you fed me lies. You gave me these empty promises. Now, whose fault is it? And sometimes just from our egoic place, it really is like, so like, wow, he must be an idiot to have screwed this up with you. That's all I can say. That's all my JB has to offer. He really must have been and still is an idiot to have screwed this up with you, because you are beautiful and you deserve the love of your life. But here's the thing. The love of our lives is not with another human being. The love of our lives is with the Creator. Whatever you want to call that energy, God, source, all that is, your higher self, your soul, your soulmate. Why are you looking outside of yourself? It's inside of you. So until we have that connection, everything else is going to be disappointing, because it can't not be disappointing. And have a kid with me, and we had each other's name in our body. So you had like tattoos, you had a child together. We hate him right now. Collectively here, we hate him for doing this to you. But there was something bigger happening. Love can only stay where love is. That's why self-love is so important. So I know this is a profound concept a little bit, and I don't even know why I'm going to be trying to put it into words. But when I look back and see how like my marriage was wrong, and I see that it was him that did wrong, there's a part of me that is wise enough to know that really all that stuff that he did was actually my own projections, my own judgments, my own hatred, my own resentment, my own jealousy, my own everything. My own bullshit I was blind to my own bullshit. I projected it outwards on him, and energetically, he could not screw it up. So this is a beautiful opportunity for you right now. It doesn't feel like it right now, but like actually, this could be a beautiful opportunity for you to, one, do your healing work, two, clarify your mind, clean up your vibration, and actually give yourself the opportunity of becoming your expanded self. So Asiel and I have done, or have almost completed, a course in miracles, because Asiel is my best friend. He totally called me out on being judgmental, so much so that I thought he was the rudest thing that walked the earth, and we didn't talk for a while. And then I was like, oh my God, I am so judgmental, I don't even know it. So anyways, I did A Course in Miracles for a year. I'm doing the lessons again, just here and there for fun. But it really helped me. It really, really, really helped me. I connected with Tina Louise Spalding, who does channelings. She helped me really get into a different place. And now I'm hooking up with Eckhart Tolle. Yeah, we're hooking up. And I'm becoming even more than I was. And becoming even more is not an egoic thing. When I say that, becoming even more, I'm becoming even more of who I truly am. So the more I get out of my mind, the more I get into my heart space, right? The more I let go of who I think I am, the more I really truly am. The more I let go of my expectations and judgments and attachments to people, then the more I am unconditionally loving. My dad left me when I was a child, so was like a father to me. Okay, so now we know exactly where your wound is coming from. I have those same issues. My dad was abusive and, and then, yeah, violent. And then, of course, and then not having a dad in my life. There is something within us that thinks that we need to fill that, but really, we don't. But understanding, you can't just make that go away, okay? But what you can do is be observant of it, be aware of it, be like, wow, I am aware that I have had this experience. I'm aware that I hold this pain. I'm aware that I always feel like I'm being left behind. I'm aware that I don't want to say a trigger, but I can be triggered into feeling like I am abandoned. I am aware that my judgments make me perceive everyone like they are disappointing me and letting me down and abandoning me and not being there for me. I'm aware of this. So, okay, so we still have that, but now we're like, oh, I'm aware of it. And then when it comes up, you're not going to judge yourself. You're just going to see that you're having that response, and you're going to say, I'm aware that I am thinking this way. I don't have to believe everything that I think. Just because I think it doesn't mean that it's true. I'm just aware of the thought, right? So yeah, and we will keep suffering if we keep looking for other people to solve our problems or, but yeah, it's like just start to be aware of where you're at. And yeah, that abandonment thing is real. But once you start to become aware of it, you can detach from it a little bit more. And almost, I hate to say this, Marwa, because I don't think you're probably there yet, but like, you'll start to laugh at it. You will. You'll start to laugh at it. Be like, wow, I think everyone's going to abandon me, right? So like, you'll like be somewhere and like, and you'll be like at the grocery store and like somebody will like say hi and walk away from you, and like you'll be like, and there they go, abandoning me. Like it'll become like really like psychotically like funny, but you're not there yet. But you will get there if you just take the time to start observing yourself, not judging, just observing. Like, oh, there I go, having that thought again. Oh, I'm feeling hurt again. I'm feeling like I can't rely on nobody. There I go again, thinking that everyone's going to let me down. There I go again, being disappointed. And then you just start separating yourself. You're going to separate yourself from the part of you that thinks, from the part of you that is. And which part of you contains peace and love? Just the part of you that is. And so that's where we need to get. All right, so this is for Marwa. These cards are for Marwa. She is definitely in a broken heart. But yet she's getting to the place where she can maybe become aware of what is going on, and that is beautiful. So please bring in some herbal allies for her that she is ready to hear. Some herbal allies for Marwa. All right, Mara, here we go. All right, we'll see. Here we go. All we can do is ask and then be open. I'm going to do top and I'm going to do bottom for everybody. For everybody. All right, this is for Mara. Marwa, you got hemlock and you got jewelweed. So first I'm going to show you the cards. You got hemlock, which is a hand reaching up with, it seems like there's light and energy all around this hand, reaching up, right? Maybe this is ask for help. Reach towards the light, towards the hemlock, right? Keep striving, even in your darkest days, keep striving for the light. Okay, what's funny is we've been talking about Eckhart Tolle. We got a turtle, because he reminds me of a turtle. Like his face, he reminds me of the Never-Ending Story turtle that was like actually a hill. You know what I'm talking about? You got jewelweed. So guess what jewelweed is for, Marwa? Jewelweed is a beautiful remedy for poison ivy. Often, poison ivy and jewelweed will grow in the same space because for every problem, there's instantly a solution, especially in nature. So jewelweed is very soothing, good for your skin, and a remedy for irritants, right? So literally, this man and your thoughts about him has created poison in your energy field, right? It's poisoning you. This broken heart feeling is like you just drank poison. How do you expect to feel, right? So jewelweed has this cute little turtle by a stream. So it's by water, which means emotional, okay? You're very emotional right now. Jewelweed has a message of emotion and sensitivity and intensity. We're not downplaying your emotions. I have had that feeling of someone not being in my life and you can't breathe anymore, okay? That should let you know that your attachment to this person has reached an unhealthy level. If they're literally taking the air out of your lungs, I think it's time to cut some cords. So jewelweed is about feeling your feelings. So when you're in the middle of this, the best thing to do is to feel it fully. Like literally surrender to that feeling that you're being stabbed in the chest, okay? And surrender and be like, a true surrendering is saying it'll always be like this and it's okay. A true surrendering is I'm always gonna be this unhappy and it's okay. Because that's what you need to do to process that emotion 100%. The second you start pushing it away or denying it or pretending like it doesn't exist, you're just gonna deposit it in your cells of your body and you'll have to deal with it later. So it's really probably best to feel your feelings right here, right now, 100%, even if they feel like they're gonna kill you. Who cares at this point? Feel them. If you die, so what? Feel bad. Feel so bad. Feel angry. You have every right to be. Feel angry. Feel violated. Feel whatever it is that you need to feel. Go crazy. Oh, I could just tap into this energy right now and start smashing shit. Like, how dare you? How dare you be in my life for 3 fucking years? Have a child with me. Feed me all these promises. And then, oh, you're just done? It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be hurt. Yeah, Asiel the Oracle says, go into your darkness so you can grow. Grow. Go into your darkness so that you can just fully feel these feelings. Ooh, right? And you know what? As soon as you do, you will start to see a little bit of light. And that's what our hemlock card is, right? In the darkness, in the anger, in the frustration, in that feeling of hurt and abandonment, there will be the hand of grace, the hand of God, a hand of an angel, an archangel, a spirit helper, a plant ally, a friend, your higher self, the divine is going to reach out and grab you, okay? And that's pretty much probably the point of all this for you. It's like you've been looking outside of yourself for love, for security, and that your higher self is like, no more. We want you to rely on you, the real you, the us, the you, the inside stuff. So much so that we're going to have everything around you crumble and burn so that you have no other choice than to start relying on your faith in the divine. You have no other choice than to go within because you see, obviously, there ain't shit for you outside of you. There's no man, there is no man, no one will ever be able to do for you what you can do for you. Your higher you, your higher self, your soul. So hemlock is all about nature, connection, and cycles. And I feel like it is just here to tell you that you need to let this cycle of your life die. And be open. Be open to something new. Be open to being like, you know what? I have me, and that's enough. Really. So anyways, I know it's intense right now. That's why jewelweed's coming in with its soothing property. It's saying, yeah, these emotions are no joke. These emotions are no joke. And at first, you might be hesitant to dive into your darkness, dive into your emotions, and really allow yourself to feel and hurt and be angry. But once you do, then you're done with it. It'll release you and you'll release it and you'll be able to step back and really see what's truly going on. Your inner guidance is going to kick in. Yeah, and that feeling of being held by the light. I am the light. I am the love. I am. That's what you're truly looking for. I mean, yeah, a beautiful man is nice, okay? I'm just gonna say that. But what you really want to be is held in a way that nothing can shake you. And that is going to only come from within you. So yeah, Asya and I have been barking at you this whole time. Self-love, self-love, self-love. And it's true. Yeah, it's self-love, but it's something greater and bigger than that. This is a spiritual calling for you. This is a spiritual calling for you to really, really, really disconnect your attachments to other people. And that's not saying like don't be a great mom and don't be a beautiful human being and don't care for other people, but don't you dare look to them for your security. And she's saying, and I loved him. I know. And you can still love him. Think about it. You can still love him, but you just can't expect anything in return. Nothing. It's such a crazy thing. And I'm going through it in my own life too. Loving everyone and expecting nothing. It's a different spiritual place. It is. Oh, you're not a mom. And but he asked you to have his kid, but you didn't. So we're just going to say, thank God you didn't. Thank God you didn't. Thank God you didn't have his baby. All right, my JB is back. Aren't you so glad? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, angels, for having my back and not letting me get knocked up by this mother chucker, because he don't deserve it. All right, there's that perspective too. But there's also the perspective that everything happens for a reason, everything in divine timing, okay? And everything is the way it's supposed to be right now. Do you really think he's the only man in the whole entire world that you might connect with? Yeah, you can find love, really. All right, so Sweet Tooth Pigeon has been so patient. How will my casting directing career go? All right, Marwa, I'm going to take pictures of these 2 cards for you and put it on my Instagram at Herb Oracle. Please connect with me there if you're on Instagram. Pictures of all these cards from the Plant Spirit Oracle will be beautifully done, I'm sure. All right, so now we're moving on to Sweet Tooth. I love that name. I had quite a sweet tooth this week. Yeah, when you love yourself, you attract love naturally. And you know what? Here's the thing. When a flower is in bloom, it doesn't have to ask the bees to visit it. The bees just come. The bees are attracted to the flower in bloom without an invitation, okay? You're just like irresistible attraction. So get that love going on inside of yourself, not because you want a bee to visit you, but because you want to feel love. You're not going to be able to let this guy go until you feel your feelings fully. Let yourself be as hurt as you need to be, as angry as you need to be, and then everything's going to just settle down within you. And you're going to step back and be like, ah, I see the light. But it might not be overnight. So just sit with this week. And then come back next Friday and let me know how you're doing. Okay, Sweet Tooth. So you're getting into casting. What does that mean? Like you want to cast actors or you want an acting job? Somebody help. Somebody help. I don't actually need to understand to bring a message through, but I just was curious for my own good or for my own nerdiness. All right. I'm trying to get rid of that blue streak that's there. There we go. Now we have a nice basket above my head and you can see all of this. Oh my gosh. All right, Kathy, have a great day. Have a great day, Kathy. All right, so here we go. Whew. This is for Sweet Tooth and her casting career. All right, so let's pull a message. If you want to clarify anything, how's it gonna go? How do you feel like it's gonna go? Right? This applies to a lot of us. Not to bring us all into this, but I'm gonna. Right? Asiel, can you relate? Right? Where is this career going? What am I doing? Sadie, Herb Oracle, Ho, can you relate? Yes. Where is this all going? Where's my podcast going? A lot of times we think that we have the vision, we know what's best for us, but then Spirit is like, Spirit's like, actually, we think this would be better for you. But we can still ask the question, Sweet Tooth, and see what the cards say. So how is that career gonna go? Shrug, 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 I don't know. And can you be okay with not knowing? All right, here we go. See, essentially we all have the same question. We put different spins on it, different times, different places, different topics, but it's all the same stuff about attachment and control. And whoa, the deck just took a shit and fell on the floor. All right, we're gonna look at all these cards for you. Okay, so we have 3 cards looking up at me because the deck chop, chop, chop. Absolutely, I've been forced to stop and allow whatever to happen to happen. Good. So as these questions come up in our life, can we give up control? Can we give it up to the higher will? Can we give it up to a purpose that maybe we don't know about? Can we give it up? Okay, Sweet Tooth, you got Chickweed, Elder, the Mother, and oh my God, you got 2 Elder cards. You got Elder, the All-Head Mother, and Elder, the Elk of Light. Okay, so Elder is It's like walking into a reality that you've never been. It's the mystery. It's magic. It's, are you ready for this? All right, let me show you your cards. Here's your chickweed one. You have a rooster and a chicken. You got the chickweed card. Really cute, really happy. I would say this, as far as how's it gonna go, this is a positive card because there's a hen and a rooster. So I would say as far as partnerships go, as business goes, this is a really positive outlook card, okay, to answer your question. This is about gratitude, offering, and memory. Okay, so that's a good message. I'm glad that came in. How's my career gonna go? How's my career gonna go? How's my career gonna go? Okay, let's skip up a notch. Let's go up another rung of the ladder. And instead of staying in doubt and uncertainty and questioning, let's take a step up into gratitude. Let's take a step up into faith and say, thank you. Thank you for guiding me with my career. Thank you for offering me opportunities. Thank you for making my life exciting. Thank you for the opportunities that are coming my way. Thank you for giving me something that fulfills me. Thank you. Okay, we just stepped out of uncertainty. We just stepped out of discontent. We just stepped out of unknowingness, and we stepped into a completely different energy, which is one of appreciation and gratitude and positive outlook. Thank you for these opportunities that are on their way to me. They're right down the road. I can't see them because there's a bend in the road, but I know that they're chucking up the hill, right? They're coming to me. They're coming to me. They're coming to me. How is my career going to go? It's going to go great. Thank you. It's going great. Everything keeps on finding me. So your first message is to get into gratitude. Get into gratitude and thanks for the things that you, as I poke myself in the eye, that you can't see yet. Can you have enough faith that good things are coming to you? That you asked for good things and the universe was like, yes, sweet tooth. Yes, we're going to give you everything that you want. But can you fucking say thank you first? Yeah, get out of self-sabotage. Get out of doubt. Why do you think that it's not going to be good? How's it going to go? Why would you think it's going to go anything but good? Because you don't have either the self-esteem or the confidence, right? Or the faith. There's something that's pulling the rug out from under you. It's you. You're pulling your own rug out from under you. Every time you question, every time you doubt, every time you're just like, I don't know. I mean, it's a different, I don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You're in the mystery. That's good. But like when you start to focus on the fact that you don't know and it's bothering you, that's a different energy than saying, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. Now, you got two elders, which is really weird, okay? Here's the mother elder, okay? Now, this is acknowledging that you have been in fear about this. This is acknowledging that, like, yeah, you don't know and it freaks you the F out. Okay, so this is like you being worried that your career is going to turn into a nightmare. This is you being fearful that you're not going to have enough money. You're not going to be able to support yourself. You're going to look like a fool. Just everything that you dreamt about, it's not going to come true. And this is like all your fears. And this is where you've been. This is where you've been residing. This is where you are right now, actually. So yeah, now here's the thing. We project everything. So it's like, I feel like these two cards are coming in to say, sweet tooth, The more you think about fear and doubt and nightmares, the more you plant those seeds into your future. So these chickens are coming through kind of ironically to say, don't be a chicken. But you need to start, you know how a chicken like scratches like the dirt? You need to start scratching the surface of this and finding other things, other seeds to plant. We want you to plant seeds of gratitude. We want you to start balancing out this nightmare energy with some hopeful, positive. Chickweed helps clear out waste from your cells. It's a good herb if like you're trying to get rid of cellulite. What is cellulite? It's holding toxins in your cells. So to me, this says you need to detox your mind, right? To be honest, I know it will go well because I've been seeing 333. I've never seen these numbers before. The passion, where does my chat go? The passion for this new career came across randomly, so I'm thinking it is meant to be. I love 333s. Yes, pay attention to the numbers. Interestingly, that you said that because you got 3 cards. I said everybody, I'm pulling 2 cards, top and bottom. Well, Sweet Tooth got 3. So that should be another confirmation to you that you are on the right track. The cards are saying, quit screwing it up with your vibration of worry, of doubt. It's like we're trying to guide you. We're showing you numbers. We're making you excited. If you're feeling passion and alive and a draw, you're on the right path. If you're feeling enjoyment and fun and excitement, you're on the right path. So your final card is the Elk of Light. The Elk of Light, protection, refuge, and guardianship. So yeah, you are being guided. You're like, I already knew the answer to my question. I just wanted to see what you said. So yeah, your guides are coming through loud and clear. With the numbers, with the confirmations, but you still have your work to do, which is your thoughts and your energy and your mentality. You are protected. You're not going to be put in a situation that makes you look like a fool or nothing, but your job is to keep paying attention and to start feeling gratitude for the things that are headed your way. And be open. Be open to them maybe unfolding in a way you didn't think or expect or see. But yeah, basically I feel like Sweet Tooth, your message is you can either make this or break this. You can either turn this into a fun dream come true experience on some level. You're really going to enjoy it. Or you could actually turn it into a nightmare. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's your energy and what you want to do with it. And yeah, I would say your guides are coming through, which is what the elk represents. Your guides are coming through to say, yeah, put some gratitude in your life and just know that whatever is happening, you feel protected and you can go with it. All right, that's it, since you already knew the answer. All right, I'm gonna put these 3 cards over here. All right, Kathy had to go, so she don't get no cards, which I still could pull her card. But she didn't say to, so we're gonna move on to Asiel, unless there was anyone else, but I don't think so. All right, here we go. I almost wanna pull myself one of these too. Hey, let's take a break and do our affirmations. We need to do those. All right, let me upload that section. Thanks you guys for hanging out. This next one will be for Asiel. There's my other phone. Good thoughts. Those cards are so pretty. I know. And it came with this awesome book too. Like, big book. I love it when cards actually come with a book, like a book. All right, so the affirmations this week from Burdock were awesome. I'm gonna put that segment in the podcast right now while I just take a break. But listen how good they were. I am strong. I detoxify my life. Yeah, Marwa, go ahead. I surrender to the process of deep change. Did you hear that, Marwa? I surrender to the process of deep change. Oh man, and deep change is not always easy. So we'll do our affirmation minute with Burdock. Okay, let me grab something. I'm gonna listen to this real quick. Take 5. Take 1. What happened to our affirmations? What the hell? All right, I needed a drink of water. Hey, you beautiful lovelies. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our beautiful herb of the week, Burdock. Shout out to my sponsors and patrons. I dedicate all these amazing affirmations to you, baby. I am strong. I detoxify my life. I surrender to the process of deep change. I see problems as solutions. I release what is no longer needed and allow positivity to fill its space. I am open to the blessings that come my way and find inner contentment each day. Yes, baby, I am strong. I detoxify my life. I surrender to the process of deep change. I see problems as solutions. I release what is no longer needed and allow positivity to fill its space. And I am open to the blessings that come my way. And I find inner contentment each day. And so it is. And so it is. All right. So you said, how does he feel for you? Yeah, Asiel answered Marwa, he can only feel for you what you feel for yourself. So an ascended master that you can call on, Marwa, is Radha, right? Radha, who's going to help you feel enough self-love within yourself. And then remember, everything outside of us is just a projection and a reflection. So if you want other people to feel more love for you, you have to feel more love for yourself. And Sweet Tooth Pigeon says, thank you so much. That's all I could read. Hold on. Thank you so much. Your personality is to die for. I love your pace of reading cards. Oh, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. I do. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, if we need more love in our life, we got to get more love in ourselves. I mean, if we, like, okay, I've shared this story before on Herb Oracle, the podcast, and when I was a new mom, two babies, 1 5-year-old, like 3 kids, okay, and an ungrateful husband, I really felt like no one appreciated me, because nobody did. And I was like, you know what? I can't wait for these fools. I gotta appreciate myself. And so that's what I started doing, like not even looking for anyone else to appreciate me. I started appreciating myself, and I didn't even worry about them. And then ultimately I felt better, right? So the whole point is for everyone to feel better, right? Feel better and be well. That's like the little tagline to Herbal Marie. Feel better and be well in our bodies and our minds and our spirits. That's the whole point, is to feel better and then be well, live well, and have more love to give and attract more love. But yeah, unless you start cultivating that within you, you're not going to see it in anybody else. All right, let's get back to recording this podcast. So I'm going to do Asiel's cards and get him a message next. I feel better, but I'm curious about his feelings. Have you tried asking him? Don't be ridiculous. Men have no feelings. No, that's not true, but that is funny. Yeah, so I have a friend who lives up the hill, and she has 2 sons and a husband, and one time I jokingly said to her, I don't know if I was having like my period or something, and I just like was like, oh, like what a rough day to be a woman, right? So I jokingly said to her, in my next life, I'm coming back as a man. And she was like, don't you dare even say that, Sadie, to come back in another life without having any emotions at all. Like, anyways, it was hilarious. It made me laugh so hard because she perceives men as just being like so empty. I would say if he doesn't want to talk to you, girl, it's time to walk your fine ass out the door. You know what I mean? Like, it is time to cut cords. It is time to release him and be like, call on Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I call on you now. Laciel's saying, I wish we didn't have emotions. Archangel Michael, I call on you now to help Marwa cut cords from her mental space, from her heart space, from her vaginal space. Cut all cords from her womb and all attachments to this man. Please cut all cords, cut, burn, and sever all cords so that Marwa can move on, so Marwa can look within, so Marwa can start to anchor her own energy within herself, which is the only place that she will ever find the stability that she's looking for. We all have a judgmental bitch inside of us, and I don't mean to encourage you to call on yours, but in a way, I would like you to, so that you can have the backbone that you need to walk away from this fool. All right, let's get back to my podcast. All right, really love those affirmations this week from Burdock Root. I am strong and I detoxify my life. So yeah, a big conversation that we've had today is, you know, detoxifying our life from poisonous elements, whether they be thoughts, whether they be doubt, or whether they be someone who does not appreciate us. Time to remove that, because you're better than that. You're worth it. And if something is poisoning you on any level, then it's time to let it go. So thanks again to Burdock this week. We had a great week at Ho. Tuesday we did Tuesday we did tarot. Tuesday tarot Tuesday. That was a really cool message. Wednesday we manifested more beauty. I know that probably wasn't the most popular podcast of the week, but I really enjoyed it, because if we want beautiful things in our life, we have to start feeling it inside us first. And then yesterday we hung out with the trees. I was a grumpy bear yesterday. I was really negative. I didn't care. I was just a grouch. And I recorded my podcast anyways at Herb Oracle. And I allowed the trees to bring forth their wisdom. So all of the podcasts this week, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot, they were good. And I encourage you to subscribe to to Herb Oracle. It's on every listening platform, wherever you tune into podcasts. Check it out. I believe there's like 150 some episodes now. So if you're bored, I could keep you company. Right, Asiel, if you're traveling across the country, I could keep you company. All right. Yeah, I could keep you company for like all of this year. Every evening, I could talk your face off. All right, so this last Oracle message will be for my bestie, Asiel the Oracle. Loved the new single that you just dropped, No Biggie. I listened to that on SoundCloud, Asiel the Oracle. It was amazing. I am so impressed with you. So anyways, I love all your songs that you have put out. So everybody, Asiel the Oracle, check them out on YouTube and SoundCloud. All right, so this is for you, my friend. This is for Ostiel the Oracle. Please bring through a message for his highest good and the highest good of the all. Bring forth some herbal allies that are here to support and encourage. And yeah, just we're open to whatever. We're not even afraid of negativity at this point. Whoa, there we go. Of course, you would get more than 2 cards. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so we're doing 4 for you because the deck just, we have fire, we have bay laurel, we have land within, land without, and then we're ending, which may have not actually been the last card, but it's the last one that I put up, is Hawthorn reversed. So Ostiel says, my life path number is 4. It's a 4. That's funny. Now, this basically just wraps up, I think, like everything we have already been talking about today. But I think it's going to resonate with you personally. The one that sticks out to me first is Bay Laurel, because it is all about death and endings and closure. And as we look at this card, the first thing you'll notice is this naked dude that's in the middle of this bay wreath. And the first time I looked at this card, I didn't see his dead body in front of him. But now you can clearly see this black silhouette of his old form, of his old self, right? Like, maybe you said this. I know I've personally said this about myself when I'm trying to let things go. I literally sometimes will say, that bitch needs to die. So all parts of you that could be categorized and filed under that bitch needs to die, it's time. It's time to let it go and literally be reborn again. Be reborn. So yeah, a lot of things are coming to an ending, closure. Death is not a bad thing, especially when we can die so many times in our life. Like, think about how many times you've literally had aspects of you die and we just let them go. Rest in peace, right? I love you, but you don't serve me anymore. Now, Ostiel says, I wanted to die for so long, and I did. Yeah, I mean, the parts about us that torture us, that are not enjoyable, those are the parts of us that we're ready to let go. So when I did the Course in Miracles, I was really ready to let go of that judgmental bee that really made my life hell. I was ready to let her go. So a lot of things are coming to a close right now, which is uncomfortable. But anyways, why do things have to close? Why do things have to have an ending? Because without the ending, we don't get the new beginning. So your other card is fire. Check out this. Lots of energy from the maple tree, a lot of potential, a lot of new seeds, a lot of helicopters. These seeds always remind me of helicopters. They just go where the wind blows them. And they're in such abundance, they don't get caught up in thinking that they only have one opportunity. They've got multiple opportunities. So yeah, fire, passion, energy, movement. This is your element. This is what you need to let burn. As you let things burn, it clears away the old. Look at all this red energy under the dead form. Burning of the old, right? Burn, 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 to dust. Like, we're done with that. When you are done with an aspect of yourself, it can be cremated and you're not gonna cry because you're done with it. So I really love that. Like, it's not even just a walking away from the old. We're setting the old on fire. It feels so good. And then there's so much energy with the fire. It's warming, it's glowing, it's passion, it's fuel. It's fuel. So anyways, this comes in with the card. I love it too so much. It comes in with this card, as above, so below, as within, above, below, right? So that's what we were talking about today. Like our inner is a reflection of our outer, right? Everything's in balance. If our outer is not the way we like it, it's like a check yourself. How's it going on the inside? As above, so below. So this is all about balance, making sure that you're using this, like checks and balance tool, your creations, your reality, your inner guidance system. How is everything figuring out, right? Just like a checkbook at the end of the month, is it balanced? How are things looking? Yeah, energy goes in, energy comes out, it ebbs, it flows. We get to check ourselves all the time with our manifestations and with our feelings, right? With how our state of being is. Yeah, let's not even call it feelings and emotions. Let's call it a state of being. How is our state of being? So we've got all these trees, but really it's it's a big I, right? Like I see you manifestations. I see you, how I'm feeling. I see my thoughts. I'm aware. I am so aware. So this is also a message, Asiel, that you are the conduit between spirit and matter. You matter. You are the connection. You have one foot here and you have one foot in spirit, right? So as you walk this plane, know that you are connected. And I know that you already know this, which is great, but it is saying make sure you are balanced within that. You're still in a body, so you can't always be in spirit, right? We have to have that balance. If we're in too much of this reality, too much in physical form, we get unbalanced because we need to meditate more. We need to be weird more. I took a bath the other night. I was so high and I was so in another place and it was so good to me. I was chanting, I was singing. I don't know what tongue that was, but I allowed myself to be weird. So I feel like there's a message there for you too. Like if this world feels too much, too disappointing, too empty, too meaningless, you've got to give yourself some space to get weird, to just do something new. Yeah, yeah. To step into a place where you're like, I have no other choice right now other than to be weird. And I'm thankful for it. Because sometimes it's like that's what we need to connect with spirit and to get those messages that were right there, but we were just blocking them from coming through. And then we remove a lot of those gates and then it just comes flooding in. So now your last card is a reversal. It's Hawthorne. The message with this card is protection, healing, and gateways. Okay, that's interesting that I just said the word gate, which I don't normally, and this is upside down, telling me that you aren't letting something in. So whether you're not walking through the gateway, see, she is in the forest with the hawthorn trees, and she is protected with all that beautiful rainbow energy around her, even though the forest might seem a little scary, weird, dangerous. Hawthorns have thorns, right? Is it connected to goddess Hathor? Maybe for you, right? I feel like definitely Artemis energy too with this, but also going into the unknown, going into the heart space, but it came in upside down. So I want to keep it like this because it has a different feel. Now all these trees have turned into hanged men, right? All these trees now, ooh, look at this upside down. Now this path looks like fire, right? Now it looks like there's this fire right here. going upwards. So I would say that, yeah, open up the gates. Open up the gates. What do you need to do now? What needs burnt on this path? Sometimes you have to burn yourself a path. I did a meditation today with Rainbow Auric Field. Okay, so that's hilarious. So you kind of are getting your own message here. But yeah, keep on doing it. Keep on allowing yourself to get weird, stay balanced, because like trying to function in this 3D, 4D realm, it's like I could get caught up in this stuff, and Spirit's like, yeah, we know you could. That's why we're always encouraging you to keep 1 foot here and 1 foot there, so that you stay balanced, so you remember who you are, so you let the messages come through, so these new energies that need to be anchored into the earth can come in through your weirdness. Okay, you don't get to bring new energies into this world if you're playing their game, if you're following society's rules, if you're being too normal, right? That was actually a legit fear of mine this week. Oh my God, what if I start to be too normal? And it was scary to me. And what did Spirit do for me this week? They literally kept everybody out of my space. People who even wanted to visit me this week couldn't. Things came up. They literally could not get to me because Spirit was like, we're gonna keep your space clear and weird for you so that you can have that this week. Right? So you can do your healing, so you can open up those gateways and you can go wherever it is that you're feeling called to go, and know that you are protected, you are balanced, Spirit has your back. Okay, so let this old shit die, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn to the ground, because there's all this energy now coming towards you, Asiel, and all you have to do is let it move you. Bam. So anyways, Asiel, thank you, fire. Thank you, bay laurel, which is, if you get any bay leaves, those are nice to burn for incense and purifying your space and creating like a meditative space. Just the hard, crunchy bay leaves that you put in like chicken stock and veggie stock, burn one. It's gonna sparkle, it's gonna crackle. You'll like the smell of it. Stay balanced inside and out. And yeah, as you go on these new paths, let that passionate, fiery energy guide you, fuel you, protect you, and clear away the rubbish so that your path is clear. So as our worlds, our emotional worlds are literally burning to the ground, rejoice in it and know that it's opening up a path for you and a gateway to connect with those higher energies within. And as we connect with the higher energies within, then they spread out into our reality. Dang, that was good. All right, so that's plenty enough for a podcast. What's up? Let me upload, I'll just call that segment Asiel. Actually, I should have named it Asiel Fire. I loved it so much too. Yeah, this deck is awesome. It really, really is. And it was really a splurge for me. But as soon as I got this deck into my energy field, that's when I had that night of the bath. And like, so it's allowing me to bring in a lot of good energy. Why? I think because Dana O'Driscoll, who made this is all her own artwork. She was super tapped in when she made this deck. She's into being a druid and connecting with the earth, and is powerful. I love it when other people can do the work and then I just show up and reap the rewards. Like, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. And thanks for hanging out, and have a beautiful day. Hug and kiss that babe for me. Hug and kiss that babe for me. I know this deck is awesome. It's really awesome. So yeah, call me sometime. Call me in my hair sometime, and we'll pull more cards. It is so pretty. It's so pretty. She is an incredible artist. And she's actually in Pennsylvania too, which I think is another reason why I'm so easily able to tap into this energy, because she's like my homegirl. Yeah, I mean, we're not friends yet. She like didn't even like care that like when I ordered the deck, I was like, this is Sadie from Herb Oracle, like thinking that would like get me some extra clout or something. It got me nothing. Like not even a special thank you or nothing. But yeah, I think her and I are gonna be best friends. Hashtag delusion. All right, thanks for hanging out so much with me for an hour and a half. I hope that I added to your morning. I hope that anyone hanging out feels better now than they did. Okay, that's the whole effing point. I know I feel a lot better. Coffee may have had something to do with that. But here's the thing. We are all in charge of ourselves. So if you want to feel better, then how about you just do that? How about you just start feeling better? So shout out to everybody who hung out. I wish you all an abundance of self-love and worthiness and connection and satisfaction with your existence. Bam. So much love to you. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.